Who was Greeley?
No.
James Turner's house. We're going to be heading up to the S&S cafeteria to start. As you can see, all the fellas here at James's house have got blue ribbons on their car or truck if they know where they're going, and orange ribbons if they don't know where they're going. Consequently, I've got orange ribbons on my car. I'll be taking a few of the fellas with me and Nathan. And hopefully, if the weather stays nice like this, we'll have a real nice day. It's Saturday, the 23rd of June, 1990. We're here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Second annual Performing Roller Classic. Cafeteria. This is going to be the start of the second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic. We've got guys and gals from all over the country here. This is where we're going to start. I'm going to get in there closer and start filming a few of them. We're here at the S&S cafeteria. This is the starting point on June 23rd, 1990 for the second annual Performing Southern Roller Classic. Here's what a roller convention looks like. 9 o'clock in the morning. This is pretty exciting here. We're all just getting our name tags and meeting a few people and doing all that neat introduction business. But the excitement level is high. There's where everybody's getting their name tags. And we're fixing to have a real good time. This is our, like I say, this is a starting point. From here we're going to go to various fanciers' lofts in the Greenville, Greenwood, Anderson, South Carolina roller clubs. And we've got fellas from all over the country here. We've got, I believe, 3 clubs participating. And we've got guys from New York, Florida, Pennsylvania, Alabama, Ohio, everywhere. It's turning out to be a real nice event. Okay, I'm going to cut this little business short and get my name tag, and then we're going to start with some rollers rolling. This is the scene, the S&S parking lot. Greenville, South Carolina. Southern Performing Roller Classic. Organizers right there. James Turner. Done a hell of a lot.
Let's look at some birds up.
Not only for the hobby, but for this particular fly. He's one of the cornerstone men. There he is. Hi, James.
Morning.
Morning. Okay, we're rolling along here.
Don't know the name. Don't have a name tag. We're not even going to speak to you today.
As you can see, we're quite organized.
Okay, we're going to leave here. We're going right out the back end of this parking lot. Take a left. Yeah. We're going 3 blocks and take a right. It's the first way. You got that ticket. Go right in. You can have it, Doc. When you leave there, come right back out 291 and take a right.
Steve, did you want one of these?
Where's Bob?
No.
Right here.
I was going to say this one.
We'll meet you.
At Bob Welburn's here in Greenwood, South Carolina. He lives on Corrine Drive. We're going to move back to Bob's place, watch his rollers fly. Bob Welburn.
Hello, sir. How are you, John?
Great, John.
How about it? Hey. You can just walk right through the back there and take all that trouble.
Backyard of Mr. Bob Welburn here. Hi, Nathan.
Hi there, Steve.
My buddy
Mr.
Nathan
Wolf.
took with me
Hell of a driver. Gets lost in his back.
shot of Bob's breeding loft in the back there. A couple of fellas having a look. see what's going on. I believe his kit boxes are over here on the end, right there. So we're gonna see how everything's gonna work out here real soon. Mr. Bob Welburn, he's first stop on our Southern Performing Roller Classic, second annual. One time only. 8:36. I think that's about correct. A.M. June 23rd, 1990. We're starting off at Bob Welburn's. Back in a minute with some birds.
It's going to be a competition or just
No.
Just an expo.
Do what you want to with what you want to.
Bob Welburn. Just let go. This kid of birds seems to have about 9 or 10.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
They work? Oh, no, yeah, that really works. Oh, it does work. You look right in the sun.
The sun's not shining.
First minute of the fly. Birds are climbing a little bit. They haven't been spinning too much. I was told that he lost his best competition. Birds have gone a little too far away, but as I was saying, Bob apparently lost all his top grade birds 1 week ago Sunday in an overfly. I was speaking to him yesterday, and he told me that he lost his best kit just last Sunday. The birds that we filmed last year, which were excellent. I'll wait till they kind of settle down and come back around this way. Hopefully we'll get some good spins out of them. Everybody's seeming to enjoy it so far.
My Florida boys quit.
You're from Alabama or Florida?
I'm from Alabama.
Okay.
They was the Phoenix, Florida.
Right. Everybody,
That's pretty good
Ellis
distance.
McDonald over there talking to some of his friends and greeting everyone and so forth and so on. Excuse me for a minute there.
Sure don't come around.
Seems like he's having a good time. I'm talking to a fella here from Mobile, Alabama. He's sharing some knowledge and general BS. There's Walt Carter. Gent got me started with some respectable birds. John Vander Linden. The infamous John Castro. This particular fly, this is one of those times you shoot people.
We could have made a fortune.
Birds are a little bit too high. Shoot some of the folks here. Arrived at the house of J.W. Mize, okay. And some of the other members are looking at mobile loft set up on the back of this man's pickup. I guess he's from Anderson, South Carolina. I'm going to try to talk to him later on to get a few tips or what have you about that.
I know.
Okay, back to the business at hand. We'll be heading out back there to Mr. J.W. Mize's flying and breeding lofts. Real soon we'll have something for you. You're gonna see it.
Well, you know, I'm 65. I don't plan to live more than 20 more years.
Well, I'll have it together by then, believe me. Okay, here's Mr. J.W. Mize's kit box loft. He's got a nice backyard. Take a minute here. Mr. Frank Dallas, nbrc Hall of Famer. Got a nice garden and so forth. Huge herd of people here, all filtering back to Mr. J.W. Mize's backyard for his birds. No, I enjoy it. I enjoy getting people started too. Makes me happy to get them going.
Good thing they're not red. George B. picking them.
Okay. We're staying at J.W. Mize's house. I believe the birds are going to start right out of them boxes, right up there. J.W. Mize, the man we're going to be flying right now.
He might.
Mr. J.W. Mize. Some break. Mr. J.W. Mize, his birds have returned. Took a temporary break. Seems like on target this morning. Yeah, I'd call these birds on target.
Jesse, wait till the sun. Tiger.
Nice shot, I got it. J.W. Mize right above me.
Yeah.
Birds are breaking nice and
Yeah.
frequently. Let's say that. They're doing quite a job here.
Yeah. Steve, do you want the rainbow up there? Have you already got it, or?
Yeah. Good panorama of everybody in the backyard here of Mr. Mize's backyard. Birds are a little high,
And they say they contribute to a home.
but there's Don Simpson. Fire down on these fellas. Give you an idea what a roller meet's all about. J.W. Mize. A little far, but breaking nice. Right up by the sun. There's a rainbow up there, too. Tracked this little black and white. She's been pretty active. Black and white hen that seems to be really kicking. And the Stay with her. She's coming down now. There's two of J.W. Mize's birds coming in. Real frequent performing birds. Nice birds. Wrap it up from Mr. J.W. Mize's house. We've seen some great individual birds. They took off and went kind of high for a while. They're not really kitting fantastically, but he does have some real good individual spinners. And it's been a good showing for Mr. J.W. Mize. We'll continue coverage from the next loft. See y'all then. Arrived at the loft to Mr. Tony Roberts. He's the third man up on the flying schedule. He lives kind of up on a hill, which is real nice. He's got a big white hairy dog over there. So we're just gonna focus in on the lofts right now. Some of Tony's kit boxes. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in the back there. Nice big yard. His main breeding loft, I think. Nice size structure. It's like a good place for the birds. Everybody's just kind of have arrived, and we're gonna crank them up in a few. There they go. Got a kind of a gusty wind there. But if the bird be nice. It's kind of breezy up here, but boy, it sure is nice for us observers, because coming up it was kind of warm. Tony Roberts, second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic.
I don't have, like I say, I think.
Robert's spinning. Tony's birds kind of started out in the wind. Now they're regrouping a little bit, trying to pull together. He's got some good spinners. Need some nice individual working. They would just get tighter. There we go. Kind of drifted off a little bit, so we're gonna get a shot of what's happening in the yard here.
First time.
Everybody's enjoying being here, that's for darn sure. A couple of fellas from the Triad Roller Club, I guess they're in North Carolina. Robert stuff. They come down a little now. They're looking better. Just seen some really fine, hot, stylish, and fast. These birds are fast. Rolls. Good looking stuff.
There it goes. There it is.
Got it.
Big bunch stuff down. They're gonna show you something. Yeah, okay.
Where's your home, partner?
Bristol, Tennessee.
You came up here by yourself?
I come with Ken Carl. He lives about 100 miles
Oh, okay.
to the west of it, almost in Knoxville.
Right. There's some Tony Roberts spinning.
Oh,
Nice looking stuff.
oh, yeah.
Back on Tony Roberts birds, talking to a nice man next to me, Tommy McDaniel from Knoxville, Tennessee. Excuse me, Bristol, Tri-City. He's been pointing out some of the finer qualities of some of Tony Roberts birds, and boy, they are fast. They got nice style. This man's always had good birds. I talked to Tony last night at length, and he's just one fine gentleman. Can guarantee you that much. He's also got some top drawer stuff here. Top drawer. Right in the wind. This is about perfect for him. Come on, fellers. Nice break. Red check and blue check. You'll have some good birds.
As long as they spin.
They'll do it. So I'd try for a little bit of fun color next. Tony Roberts with a difficult shot, but we done it, folks. Look at that.
Hey, they're getting ready to bust. Keep it on. They're going.
Tommy says they're gonna bust.
They're going to bust. You keep it on. They're going to get ready.
He says they're gonna do it.
Come on now.
He was right.
There you go. All of them except maybe 3.
He was right. This is what we wait for right here.
They getting ready to do it again. Keep it
Coming out of the wind, hanging and hitting it. There. Hang fire, I call this.
That's right. Look at
Hang fire.
that. Tighten up then again and come on, show us again.
Now, Tony's got some smokers, that's for sure.
Wait to get tightened up there.
And
Oh, man, they're going down through there.
they're
Come on
kidding
back.
good too.
Wild thing.
Tommy's enjoying it, you can tell that.
Went on down.
Here we go.
Come on, you got 3 out of it. Come on back over here and do it again.
Right above me. Right above me. Here we go.
Now they have to tighten up. I don't want. Oh. Come on, tighten back up. Get together then.
Hang on them one more time and then we'll take a
Break.
1 second rest. Okay, fellas, right now.
Now they got to get all back together. Those birds are ready. They're trained. They wait till they get out. Don't put the camera up. Wild thing. Going, I don't know where it's going. Yeah, come on, do it. There they go. Come on.
Some good action. Coming back to his loft. Stay out in front of them. You got to lead them like you do when you're hunting. Stay out in front of them. And nice shot.
They ready to go 30 more minutes.
Tony Roberts. We're still on him.
Look at that.
And his fast roller. Well, what Tony Roberts birds can do, and by God, we know they can do it. I'm gonna go visit with my friend and distant relative, Ellis McDonald. See how he's doing.
You got it.
Carl Wyman in, where are we at, Anderson?
And easily. Hang on a second.
Easley, South Carolina. This man's gonna put up
Need my hat.
some birds.
I don't wear my hat. I get shot.
Get a panorama. Howdy. He's got a beautiful home. It's kind of up on a hill, and his lofts are down yonder there. Got some nice looking lofts.
Got the hat?
Okay, the FCRC,
Right.
which is
Foothills Competition Road.
Foothills Competition. I was trying to figure out that other C. Okay, the Foothills Competition Roller Club. James Turner and that bunch. Bob Simpson, Don Green. Okay, we're ready. There's Nathan. He's got himself a lawn chair there.
more neck cramps.
No more neck cramps, he says. Common roller man's complaint.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, right.
we're fixing to cut him loose. Carl Wireman. Carl Wireman. Out. Kicking him out. Carl Wireman just kicked him out. This is nice for photography, folks. Gonna be out there. I'm home. Birds are doing good. They're going up now. They're going up now. There we go. Right above me. These shots are always fun. But we've got a beautiful day here in Anderson, South Carolina. We've got some nice birds yesterday.
My name's Nathan, by the way.
I know.
Oh, I came up with Steve. What was your name?
Carl.
Carl.
Carl Green.
Carl Gray.
No.
You can't just lay down anywhere, man.
In front of his breeding loft here. Got some nice looking stock birds. Got some interesting tubs over there. Nice looking young birds.
They're the easiest thing to take them out and watch them.
Nice
You know, I
wood
like that
dowel
idea
front.
with the puppies.
It's easy to make.
I see.
It's also
Yeah.
got the, see
I
that,
see
Nathan?
that.
He's
Yes.
got the bucket
That's a good idea.
nesting. They're called nesting buckets.
Really?
I get all those buckets with my pickles from my sub store, you know?
Do you?
Yeah. That's a good idea with the nesting boxes like that.
Anyway, Carl's got kind of a separated a loft area there, and he's got on this side an aviary, I think probably for his young birds, or he's separated them for some of his odd birds, what have you. It's the inside of Carl Wireman's loft.
Hang on.
Looking good, Carl. Probably some of his kit box setups. Carl's got some really unusual and nicely made lofts, kit boxes. Now what we got here looks to be a condominium.
Getting up there. Too old to get high.
Got some, I think those are all going to be individual kit boxes. I'm going to take some shots of this. This is really unique.
No more than what you
Ladies and gentlemen.
grab the pigeon.
That's right, yeah.
You know?
This looks to be 3 kit boxes in a row on the top there. And
You got 4 there. You got 8 now.
8, 4 and 4 we got.
Kids, when does he go find time? Oh, man.
Individual. And he's going to do a little breeding pen in the back here. So forth. Very innovative. This is what I like to see. New designs in kit boxes, breeding lofts, so forth, so on. A couple of the other fellas having a look at it. What I might do is just climb up here and look through one of the boxes. See how that's going to be? Now that's neat, man. You can just clean it off. They just opens them up and lets them all go from the front. Very nice, Carl. But what he's got here is
Electric fence to keep the animals away?
wire bottoms,
Last year I had a problem with the cat.
and the doors will be in the front, as you can see there, and everything will be released from the front. But he's got the wire floors, which we all love, on some pressure-treated wood,
And I had the frame set up for the person.
and then he'll be able to scrape everything right out the bottom there, which is a real nice idea
When I came down, I bought
for
the
Mr. Carl Wireman. He's looking out of his new loft up to his house,
up there.
and
Right here.
here's a fellow named Bob Bronson looking in.
Right here.
This is nice. We're going to catch it from the outside now.
One of these things.
Carl's kit condo, I call it, but he's got 4 boxes on top of each other in a real nice, unique style. I'd consider something like this myself. I mean, this is state-of-the-art in my opinion. This is real sharp. Probably put 15, 16 pigeons in each box there. No problem. Yeah. Guys on the ball. It's going to look good. Nathan talking to a few new members. Guys that have come. He's telling about his history as a jockey. Some more of Carl's kit boxes. He does a heck of a job on these boxes. Richard Baker from Rosebud, Arkansas, originator of the Blue Lace family of rollers. Joan Valeska, George's lovely wife. That'll be a treat. Don's always flown a good kit, and he's a super nice gentleman, good man, and he's always been very gracious and welcomed everybody from out of town. Okay. Say we got little dribble, little drabble. Nothing standing out in my mind, but some nice birds. All the same. Okay. Wiremans in Anderson, South Carolina. Second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic, and it's been a classic so far. Good day. Boom. Roller goggles. Call a man from outer space.
Shane, here comes the
Wally is demonstrating how they use Wally Fort from the Canton Roller Club. This is the latest technology in roller sport goggles. What they do is eliminate the sun, and they work quite well, but looks like all you need is a spaceship to get back into them things on. They're wild. Look over this way. Okay. Ain't bad, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
They probably come out of there. They're real good. I like
Yeah, they sure are. Unusual looking specs
We're
there.
going to the house. Eat and rest.
Wally Fort.
That sounds like a real good idea.
Yeah, they sure do.
Eat watermelon.
Okay, that's it on the latest accessory for roller watching. Roller specs. It's arrived at the home, or should I say plantation, of Don Green. This is what they have down here in South Carolina. It's called the Southern Roller Plantation. This is a plantation designed and equipped specifically to handle rollers. Look at this guy's house. This is the best house we've seen so far. The Don Green Roller Plantation. This is a great example, though, of the architecture in the Carolinas, probably around the 1900s, 1910, 1920s. Couldn't be older than 1920. It's an old Victorian style. Plantation. Home of Don Green and his rollers. Okay, we've stopped for lunch. We're going to be sitting there under the shade trees, chomping away. There's our chairs and everything. There's the kit boxes in the back, you can see there. Another guy taking pictures. Okay. As usual, everybody's confused, lost, but happy.
This is where Don Green lives.
Okay. This is Don Green's house. And it's nice and big, spacious, and wonderful. Everybody's arriving with their stuff now. You can see that we're fixing to eat here. Lily pond in the front there. Got some goldfish and all that.
I've got at the end of our patio, I've got one that's,
See them in there swimming around, having a good time.
I've had them 22
Real nicely
years.
landscaped place. Don Green, Lily Pond,
Big rat.
front of the house. Fox is out in his garden here. I think we're gonna probably eat first and then fly, or we're gonna fly first and then eat.
Ain't that right? I guess 10 to 15 minutes wouldn't make no difference. So,
No. There's his kit boxes. Back in a moment. Pan of Don's outside garden. Real nice, isn't it?
I'm very pleased with him. That's the way I'm.
yeah, well,
Is quite meticulous with his upkeep and everything. He's got a beautiful home. We'll be flying in a moment. Mr. Don Green. Interesting looking reduced and maybe an almond
Vast majority of mine
bird.
are
I'm not sure who these are going to or where they're
I got
from.
some mixed tails, you know. There's
looking
some of
bird,
mine
isn't
that
it?
are odd wing, you know, and I have some that are going.
I just
into the
picked up a
saddle,
couple
you know,
models myself.
spread on.
A real nice yellow kite
what
hen
I've
from my
done
friend
is-
Ellis McDonald.
You know, mine are all small size rollers. I mean, they just happen also, you know, they're marked to that. I mean, it's not like a show roller size. And
Nice looking almond.
my
Here's one or two of Don Green's birds. They just came back around. They've been gone for a while. We just had a nice lunch here at his in front of his house, working pretty good. I've been busy packing my trunk full of black and white models, which I got from my friend and good friend and roller buddy, Mr. Ellis McDonald. He brought me 3 birds from Alabama. Dora. Okay, back on the rollers. Filming again. This is Don Green's birds. A couple of guys talking rollers on the back of a pickup truck. We've got mobile
I
loft
just got tired of
set
blue
up.
checks and blue cells, and I just said I'm not going to rule with them anymore.
The birds trapped through the top there, and I guess they can only see right out top of the box. Each kit box holds about 12 or 14 birds. Man is from Anderson, South Carolina. Very, very nice idea. We're going to try to get together with him and get a few ideas on his mobile kit box
I like to see a
loft.
little bit more success.
Looking down into a raised mobile loft.
The two youngers,
He's going to fly
obviously
later
90s,
on, but there's his trapping arrangement, which is kind of unique. And if you stand a little further back, you can see the 2 boxes. A couple of fellas talking rollers here.
his and her kid here.
The his and her kit, all right. This is what they live in. Wire bottom, wire roof. That top piece here lifts off framework, and then they all liberated through the top wire structure, and then he takes that out and they all trap down in through there. On the back of his pickup truck, he's a fellow with the almonds here.
Oh, I know how you say it now.
Sound like
These
Carl
two
to me.
screwballs. Harder and Gene Lauder.
Oh, well.
And over there talking.
Yeah. Well,
You know, Brant, Western Side, Brant Star. He's got some.
These guys are in my club down in Florida. Okay, we're gonna head back to out front and see if we can't get More of Don Green's birds. Pretty almond, isn't he? Pretty almond bird. You know, in the front yard of Don Green, his birds have taken a break temporarily. He's got them all over the place. But everybody, we just had lunch, and we're just having a good time. Nice, nice time. This is for everyone who can't be here or wants to look at this tape later on. We'll also be working with the nbrc. Jim Schneider and the boys out there in New Mexico. But this is roller flying at its finest, folks. Everybody just having a real nice time and doing what we like to do best, and that's talk birds. Birds, 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 birds. We sure like our rollers. Excuse me, we sure love our rollers. It's a little bit more than liking. While we're here, we'll get a shot of the front porch. In front of Don's house. Awful nice. It's got an old southern type mansion, like I said in the beginning of the video. And just a beautiful, beautiful place. There's Frankie Reese, Tony Roberts, friend Ellis McDonald. What would you call that almond, Ellis?
It's a blue-black almond.
Blue-black, like a dark brown?
Well, that's typical almond.
Typical?
Yeah.
Okay. And the other ones are what, reduced?
Yeah, they're reduced
Lace
blue
pattern?
checkers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Reduced blue checkers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a red cover up.
Isn't it? I mean, it's just amazing. Well,
As you can see, everybody's just sitting around contemplating their next move, but there's the man with the portable roller loft right there with the beard. His name is Ray, I believe. This is his truck. He's from Anderson, South Carolina. He's the one that built the two lofts that we're filming right now.
These are yours, Frankie? Yeah. I'll let them go. I'll be out.
I forgive you.
Ellis is gonna. Why don't you show that over here, Ellis? Just fan him a little bit. What the heck?
Blue-black almond. Color real good. Real good color. Could stand a little more break in the tail.
Got
For
nice.
the base.
The shield is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty. I like that shade of brown.
3-year-old bird. He'd been a lot lighter as a youngster.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whose that is.
You got the combination on that bag, right?
I don't know.
John
Is
Castro
this
built,
coin operated?
yeah. John Castro built him a pen. He had all that sprout left over. He always wanted to borrow my pen. That's why I built that thing alone. That's a loaner.
That's a blue checker. The difference in this picture, what those two like being laced. Blue lace, typical, it's a spread gene. That's all.
Get that extra money.
Mobile off. Speaking of a couple
Well,
of
that's good
flyers.
that you know, you got him off right. I try to get my kids involved in it. They're not interested in these.
Get it back, I ain't low.
There's a fellow from Indiana talking to Walt. The Indiana Roller Club. They come down this weekend and see the birds do their thing. Some roller classics right here. Tony Roberts, George Valeska, Ellis McDonald, Frankie Reese. fellow from Maryland. He's got Charlie Alba birds. Joan Valeska. We're just having a real nice time here. Ellis has been pointing out something about these almonds. I don't know that much, and he's been helping me quite a bit with all my birds. Can't even talk. Anyway, this is what it's like in front of Don Green's house in Anderson, South Carolina. Roller Saturday, second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic. It's been a real nice day. The weather's cooperated. It's not been too hot or muggy. And we've had an absolutely fine time. Excuse me, we are having an absolutely fine time. As you can see, all the guys and gals are swapping stories and knowledge and birds and addresses and everything that you do at a roller meet. It's just been one fantastic day, and will continue to be so. It's about 1 o'clock now, and we're going to go to Don Simpson's loft from here. There's a kit box shot. You can see Don Green's boxes in the back there. They're coming in, so I might get them coming in a little bit. Okay, this is what it's like. Second annual Southern Roller Classic from Anderson, South Carolina. Live. Stephen Wolf back on the rollers. Don Green's birds, there's a couple of them. They've been kind of scattered, but we have seen some fine individual action. There goes one. Boom.
We talked about it.
A couple of the guys standing in front of the kit loft. Don Green shooting the breeze about rollers and all.
I wasn't doing nothing with it.
That's what it's all about, folks.
Yeah. That's a ladder.
Kit boxes are real nice. I figure they're about 3x3. Wire floors. He's got his water, which comes in from outside, which I like. Box perch type arrangement. He's got a nice ventilation system on the top. Nice looking structures. Very clean, easy to maintain. Doing a good job, Don. Nice kit boxes.
Go back to Englewood.
Englewood, I'm sorry. Here's my
one more cut coming.
friend and fellow club member, John Vanderlinden. He's got a ash red bar cock, a silver,
Steve, this is the man with the
and a black and white badge coming from Don Green's place, going back to Englewood with this man. John Vanderlinden, one of our club members from the Florida Suncoast Roller Club. You just can't go back without birds. It's unethical, I guess. Me and my little buddy Nathan here will probably end up with a whole damn trunk load.
auction.
Auction, okay.
Young bird auction.
Just the big part.
Got it.
Just write your name on the big part. And give me
We
30.
need 30 tickets.
They're in your pocket right there.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay, Carl.
Okay.
Don Green. Put Don Green's birds. Next shot you'll see will be of Don Simpson. We're fixing to head over there real soon. Continuing coverage of the Southern Performing Roller Classic, second annual. So Stephen R. Wolf, yours truly, staff photographer, trying to do a good job for y'all out there in Rollerland. See you at Don Simpson's. Here at Don Simpson's, as you can see, he's got a nice pool. Some of the ladies are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's hard not to enjoy. Look at the color of that water. I think I'm gonna grab on the flipper there and go for a dip. Anyway, that man on the board there, he's got the right idea, in my estimation. It's George and Joan, Nathan. Kind of reminds me of home. We're in Florida. It's all we do. It's all we do down there in Florida. Hang around the damn pool.
It's wonderful. Roll it up, Wally.
Yeah, this is the way a roller meet should be, all right.
I figured that wouldn't stop you. I figured you'd go in closing on.
Okay, we're ready for some birds now.
I figured she'd go without any resistance at all.
Don Simpson. We're in Anderson, South Carolina. He's fixing to turn them out. From poolside, we're gonna shoot some rollers real soon. Simpson's waiting for him to put his birds up, but as you can see, nobody's in a real great hurry for anything to happen. This is probably the nicest setting we've seen, because it's got the pool, of course, which is quite wonderful, and it's just been a good place to kind of kick back and relax and talk to some of the other roller folks. There's Mrs. Berryhill. She seems to have found another lounge chair. She's good at finding lounge chairs. Well, she's doing it the right way. So there's Roger Baker. He's gonna go for a swim. You going for a swim, Roger? Yeah.
That might be something for the history books, Roger Baker mooning.
Roger Bacon. Drops trow at roller meet. Right. The other side of Roger O. Baker. Anyhow, we're here back under a big old tree, waiting to go.
Oh man, wouldn't even come to our rescue, would he?
And I think we should have something for you real soon. Probably the next. Nice breeze. Next 4 or 5 minutes anyway. Live from Don Simpson's.
Go ahead, Margaret.
Not Bart Simpson's. Hey dude, it's Bartman Simpson. Live from Don Simpson's in Anderson, South Carolina. Someone's gonna get pushed in the pool. John Castro. The culprit. There. That's who done it.
You jumped in. Who's been
Okay.
Almost did.
That's what I was afraid you were going to do.
There's Ellis. A couple other people. Okay. We should have something for you real soon. But this ain't bad either. Look at that.
Where did they go?
Very, very tough to beat. Here in Anderson, South Carolina. Alrighty, next shot you'll see will be a rollers from poolside. Stephen R. Wolf saying, let's get rolling.
Get them up in the air.
Okay.
I think got somebody gets excited quick.
If they have birds that do.
Don Simpson's, there's 5 of them. We got one that just kind of come in there. Boing. Decent spin. I think Don has a unique method of throwing a few out every once in a while.
Yeah.
We got a little tort. Seems to be a tort hen now. She hit a lick. There we go. See? She's being chased by a purple martin. She's the kind of bird I like. She just hangs right in front of my camera. Come on, baby. Right now, please. Oh, I love you. Look at that. Got it.
Almost hit tomorrow.
Yeah, we almost had a mid-air collision. Frame that wants to come around and hit. Come on, babe. Come on, babe.
I'll say that.
He'll be back later.
I lost 2 last week. 3 years old.
Really, Don? No. What happened? Do you know?
Nah, just went up and away.
Whoa, I like that. Black and white. You're damn right it's nice. That was a decent spin, too.
I like those black and white.
These are probably young birds, but that's all right. Ooh, poof. Yeah, fast. They sure are. What's his name? Tony Roberts had some fast ones, boy. He had a couple fast birds up there.
Well, Tony said he lost some of his birds today.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, yeah.
Should be the classic day, folks, for 30-footers here in the backyard of Don Simpson. Do it now, please.
There you go.
Car right there at the back.
That bird showed the hole just a little bit. I should have filmed that one. Dear Lord. And it's got some serious... Well, I missed...
2 at a time, and they come back to the others. And
There you go. Poof.
figuring that 1 or 2 won't stray off by their
Funny.
side.
Oh. I would have made the best shot, fellas, you ever saw. We're out of battery, but we got another one in the car.
Group up there, Steve.
I want this one bird. Right there.
There, kid. Steve, you missed some good.
We'll slow them. Birds are coming together. Little spin action here. Now, he's let them out a couple at a time. Kind of tricked us. Just at the right time, my friend Ellis told me to focus in, and I did it. You had it right, sir. Woo! Coming around. He's gonna hopefully do another break for us. These birds have been acting right. Look at the way they're grouping. Now watch this. They're just going to... It's raining rollers. Ooh. Don Simpson originated from the old almond cock, which we have been told is right out of, directly out of Pensum, Bill Pensum's loft. And with synchronization like this, you can believe it, boy. These birds just get together, then pow. That little sideways roller on a tort hen, but kind of action-packed anyway. Man has got some nice rollers. dropping down right in front of me?
Yeah, I've seen better.
Oh, they might be a little faster. These are probably young. The guys shooting the breeze there.
Joe don't believe what I tell him now, so I just don't know what to tell him. Oh, yeah.
Joe Marlette, Gene Lauder, the one and only Walt Hunter. There's John Vanderlinden, Florida Suncoast Club, Roy Fain, the backyard of Mr. Don Simpson. Simpson's kit. One final parting shot from Don Simpson.
She was asking.
We're leaving. Next stop will be John Castro. John Castro's house. Bye-bye. John Castro's, he's just opened up his garage. I guess he's got some beautiful wood doll feeders. He's having a sale on today only. You know, they look pretty good. I'm fixing to walk over there, maybe buy a few myself. How much you want for the feeders, John? How much for the feeders?
Different. Yeah.
Different prices? Okay. Okay. They're nice looking feeders here at John Castro's. We're going to go into his Big Bird loft and then watch him fly some. Charlie.
Ask the guy that sold them. He brought them from Alabama. He built them all himself personally. And he did a good job.
Joe's breeder loft. He's got a lot of breeders in there. As you can see, he's got nest boxes on the right, birds everywhere.
What have we got in here? What have we got? A bird?
These are called roller pigeons, young man.
Okay.
Got a few.
Boy. Inside John Castro's JC Lofts. And he does have a few rollers. There's a nice looking bald silver check. Look at that. Gene, see her up there? Right on the right there? Right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Put my high-speed shutter on here. Okay, we're at the loft of John Castro inside. Taking a look. Did you see that? Backyard. He also has a swimming pool. There's lofts in the far corner there. Southwest corner, southeast corner. Okay, now, a couple of minutes we'll have some rollers from the JC Lofts, John Castro. Second annual performing Southern Classic Roller Fly. Live from Anderson, South Carolina. June 23rd, 1990. Saturday afternoon, folks. Howdy. Here at John Castro's place, he's got the same style of multiple kit loft with the common aviary that the Ellis McDonald has. Very unique. We're going to get a close-up of this business. Here's the front of John Castro's setup. He's got 3 or 4 kit boxes on each side. Common aviary. The birds can be let out from the left or right side, and then they trap through the top and go in back to their specified box. In other words, whichever one happens to be open. I've seen the same type of setup up in Alabama. My friend Ellis has got one just like this. Neat setup, John. Cut them loose. Birds are kitting nice. Starting to kit, anyway. John Castro. Shane's? Oh, excuse me, this is Shane Castro's kit. So far, they're doing what rollers like to do. Get together, then boom. That's what we look for. Unison and all performing together as a kit. Anyway, they're looking all right. They stay low. Look at that, nice kit shot. Couple breaking off. Birds are a little high, but they are kitting nice. Oh. Shane Castro's bird's looking very good. Real active. Nice kit. Best kit I've seen so far as kitting. That's what we need. Good kitability. They're getting together, then pow. Getting together, then pow. That's what you need. It's a neat shot. We're gonna trail that one. He's a black whitetail white winged bird right there. Right there, he's kind of on the outside. It's Rolling Thunder. Shane Castro owns him. Uh-huh.
You have by us. That's just ordered. We got 6 out in Nebraska.
But yet, you know, if you get like I have a couple of them, and they do, and you're still over.
Shane Castro. Got a nice kit. Best kit I've seen so far. Be honest. They're working as a team. This is what we like. Nice. Looks to be a little black. There.
We went in there and sat down beside each other in the restroom and the guy here's what he said. He said back. He's the one that worked with me for 23 years.
Good action from Shane Castro's kit. It looks like in the backyard of Mr. John Castro. There's another fellow over there filming. There's Wally Fort with his Space Invader roller viewing glasses, which is nothing more than Weldon glasses, which really make it nice because you can knock out the sun with them. Another video guy. There's a few people that aren't really interested in the birds. They're just having a good time. Okay. Back up in the air. There's Shane and John's kit loft again. Roger Baker, along with Roy Fain, checking everything out. Roy looks serious. Might be copping a few ideas. But this is quite a nice setup because we'll catch them when they trap too. This is unique the way they've got this laid out. Okay, back in a minute. Second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic. Live from Anderson, South Carolina. Shane Castro. Bird right there did a beautiful spin. Caught it in its entirety. And has a nice active kit, so we're going to keep trying to get close-ups of Shane. I like the way they're performing. Love the way they're performing. Birds are doing a nice job. Nice job. Here, Shane Castro. Okay, gang, right now. Nice light little wind. John's boxes. They're small, but I think that's the way he likes them, and they really seem to do a good job. Birds are showing some definite kidding ability. They seem like they're under control. I say they come out of this door, and then he can trap through the middle of the big aviary, and they come into whatever box happens to be open for them. Okay, this is the inside of one of John and Shane Castro's J.C. lofts in Anderson, South Carolina. That's what it looks like. Got some nice looking birds. Real nice looking birds. Got the wire floor and everything. And they're looking good. They're looking good. Okay, John's trying to get him in. You can hear he's whistling there, shaking his feet, Ken. He's got box perches up against the side. And very impressive birds. Got all colors, and there's a nice little blue lace, seems like. And his birds are very well mannered. Okay, guys, coming back out now. Okay, thank you, sir. Here's everybody at Castro's place, checking out the birds. They've done real well today. Next shot you'll see will be of James Turner. Gonna head over to James's pretty soon, and I think he's gonna be the last flyer today. Second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic. Been a beaut so far. Hope you all enjoy this tape. Sure having a great time making it for you. It's almost as fun making a tape, or as challenging to make a good tape as it is to fly good rollers. You never know exactly when they're going to spin. There it is. J.C. Lofts, Anderson, South Carolina. Alrighty. Kit and Shane's kit mixed. Looks to be 30 rollers. And just did a full break. This is John Castro now. John and Shane, I guess, together. They're all mixed up together. Exhibition, but it's been a real good one. Flying. just to give you an idea of an exhibition roller fly. That's a darn nice one. Back on John Castro's birds. About a 30-bird kit. Dropping down so we can get close to them. All cut loose at once.
Don't like that.
No, not that close. I got a bunch of them.
Benny, you don't even know where it's at.
We're either gonna get tired or get full. Come here, Rob.
Little action right over John's house. Together as a team. That's what I like. There's some kind of pine. And sometimes the birds fly behind the trees before you can know what's going on.
This guy told me.
Uh-huh. Over in, is it Charlotte, North Carolina? What kind of bird you flying now?
What does get you in your belly?
Right.
You know, any guys down in Braden before?
Steve Olson and them?
Steve and them,
Uh-uh.
You don't know Steve?
Nah, I've talked to him on the phone. I don't know him.
We went down to see Steve last year.
Oh, yeah?
Steve got a long down. Steve long, about 60 feet long.
You got any birds? Boo.
You're gonna have to hurry, baby. That's our guest speaker over there.
I got to borrow some money now when we get
Guest
over to James
speaker.
Turner's, man.
We're gonna have to get going.
Let's try to buy some more birds.
Watermelon? Oh, yeah.
Here's Roy Cochran is telling us we got to get rolling. So we're going to have to head over to James Turner's. This will end the flying segment of the second annual Performance Classic. Check with a couple of guys from the Tri-Roller Club. We're at James Turner.
Ellis. Say Ellis.
There's my friend Ellis McDonald, Bill Cochran, and a bunch of the guys from Alabama. Great bunch. Michael Bryson. Just a whole lot of them. We're going to saddle up now and head out. James Turner's Loft. Over there in Greenwood, South Carolina. Place I'd like to be. There's John's wife. Here at James Turner's Loft. The Rolling Rainbow Loft of James Turner. We just returned from John Castro's in Anderson, and James is fixing to fly. Here come the first couple of birds. Nice little break. Okay, we're on James Turner here. Rolling Rainbow Lofts, Greenwood, South Carolina. The last kid of the day for the second annual Flying Southern Roller Classic. Loft. There's James's sign. Foothills Competition Roller Club. Fine bunch of guys, and they've got just a real nice organization up here in Greenwood. There we go. James has got a couple that are pretty deep. In James's backyard, we're going to have the raffle tonight for a young bird kit. We're also going to have a roller auction, which ought to be unique. I'll be following this coverage with that coverage as soon as we get done with James's kit birds. There he is, talking to Walt Harder. James Turner's birds, they swing over and break, will do real good. Okay, guys. Oop. Hey, guys, come here.
When they turn, they'll do it.
Now, bunch up and turn over. They're getting pretty good, though.
Yeah, well, wintertime. About a 16.
There you go. There you go. Is that Andalusian cock? That deeper one, James? Boom. James Turner. Turner. Little single bird of James's. He's got him marked on his tail. There we go. Nice kit work. Pull them in, boys. Here we go. Nice kit shot.
It's a little higher than
Little action, nothing. Ooh. Beautiful bird. Everybody's here at James's backyard. There's no Buddy Ellis McDonald with a couple other fellas talking rollers. All having a good day so far. Watching the birds spin.
You won't do it.
There's James chatting with Don Green.
No, it's a 9. I did.
In the air with him. Let's put up a few more birds. I believe there's a lot of 90s up here. Oh!
You got ain't nobody got none but me and you. Well, they got them. They got a couple. I let them have 2 black cocks when they come to the house. And I was flying in my kid. And everything they've raised come out of it. They want them all.
Them sons got beat and got out of it. What's the comparison? That black cock, black and white cock, and black white hen, both of them black white.
Brother.
Three of the guys.
Hey.
Don Green,
Yeah,
Harder,
that's sorry, and I give it.
James Turner.
You tried to give back.
Hey, let me show you something. That ain't all.
Hey, I'm
Walking and having a good time in front of James Kit boxes here. There's Don Simpson, Jerry Roberts, and a host of other roller people. All having a nice time in the yard. Got another bunch of fellas from Carolinas and a whole bunch of people here. It's really turned out to be a nice event like it was last year. Second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic. How often do you get to see Wally Fort, Ellis McDonald, and this other fella here together? Not often. Out here, maybe get a spin or two for you. I can possibly back it up and show you what a good close-up. Bang. Well, he shouldn't have done that.
He got too low, too low.
It's nice filming individual birds. You can kind of see the wing beats and stuff. It's amazing what a roller can do when you slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, that's the same bird.
Okay, well, we're going to get back up to the air now pretty quick.
That one, that's the first time he's done that. But he stayed too low, too long.
Here's James explaining to everybody what we got going
So we've been
for
needing
the
9
Young Bird Raffle, the squeaker auction, and all the rest of the festivities. We've got, there's a
Yeah, that's going in with
bunch
the
of
three,
young
right?
ones. That's the Young Bird Raffle kit
That ain't my
right
blue
there.
bar, is it, Don?
We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 young birds that are going
Daughter of the blue bar?
to go to some lucky ticket holder here.
Oh, hand.
And down here we've got these are all going to be auctioned off.
Buy some raffle tickets here.
These are all going to be
These
auctioned
will be
off
auctioned.
at
There'll
the
be 3 kits.
end there. The birds that we're going to auction off here. There's squeakers from various clubs here in the area.
This is the raffle kit, right?
There's the raffle kit on the end.
This is the raffle kit.
John Castro is going to add a squeaker to it. Okay. In the beginning of the roller auction, Young Bird Raffle, and general festivities at the second annual roller Southern Performing Classic, or even a classic.
Primarily the birds I have.
Heck of a day there. From the various rolling clubs now, this man's going to start off with a power roller.
James, you gonna roll up, ain't you?
That's straight in there, ain't it? No, you got off a little
Oh, took a left.
Whoops, excuse me.
Point.
I got some more.
You need to get these all together.
Little birds rolling.
It's already taken care of.
Like turkey bowling. Whoop! He's headed north. Parlor rollers. What they do with the parlor rollers, they just take them and little bowling ball. There he goes. He's flopping away.
Yeah. Sure enough, it was tight.
Come on now. Oh. This guy's molting as he goes.
Move cages. Yeah. Don't bring it that way. I mean, they need some grow no fun.
All right. There he goes. Woo! Look at him go. Auction that we're going to have in a couple of minutes. Looking over some of the prospects, seeing if they want to bid on them.
No, he's definitely
Coming back. This guy's coming back for more. I guess he escaped or something. Some of the squeakers with a friend of his. I believe the man's from Alabama also. These are what we're going to auction off.
You got it right.
Leave it up to the crowd. So, second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic roller auction is about to begin.
Yeah.
The official shaker-upper. This is the raffle for the Young Bird Kit. Got about a dozen of the area's finest squeakers on raffle. The lady picks out, hands it to the judge.
Larry Williams.
Larry?
Have it back with the birds. Okay, thank you.
Larry done it. So, first up for the Young Bird raffle.
Just raffle. I mean, auction.
Auction, excuse me. We've just raffled. We are now auctioning.
Old birds, young birds, whatever.
Yeah. John Castro.
I'll give him
a few of his birds.
Seven.
I'll go 7.
Seven. I hear 8.
One by one.
I hear 8. 8. I hear 8. Going once. Twice. Sold.
Ken Carroll.
Ken Carroll. First bird at the auction.
Yep.
$7.
Got a band number, John?
Opal cock and a yellow check handed through this right here. JC 9.
It's up to $9 on the John Castro bird.
Yeah. Here 9.
Sure. One of these is
Here 9.
It's a bird there. It's out of an opal cock and a red chick, an opal cock and a yellow hen.
I hear 10.
I'm the 9.
Yeah, you're 9. Yeah.
I'm the 8 too.
Nice, give him the bird, John.
You got it, huh? I hear 10. You got to be careful of that. I hear 10. We're going to get going here. 10. I hear 10. Going once, twice. So this gentleman right here.
Well, I could bid one more time. Got 11 now. That
Another lucky man.
Yeah, you could have got 11 for that bird.
$8. Pal bidding against me.
I hear 12.
$12.
$12. I hear 13. I hear 13.
Let's give 13 go to 14. Anybody 14. 13 don't sound
I hear
too
12. I hear 13. No 13.
13.
13. 14. I hear 14.
You bid 12, I think, Steve.
I hear 14. Against yourself.
He's caught up on the road.
I hear
13.
Twice.
we don't like cheap birds.
Right. You got it.
All right. And
What's your
there
name?
you go. Nathan.
Told nobody's been with a weird name.
Huh? Put down Jack. We'll get Jack to pay. We'll get Jack to pay.
Nathan
Find
bought
him.
the other Wally Fort Yellow. Good choice, buddy. Wally's got some good birds. Might just turn out to be good. Okay, dude. Black Self. John Castro out of his own blacks.
I've been 11.
Ken got it.
Who got that one, Ken?
The two before that. What did I do?
Almost certain.
Is that a blue bar white flight, John?
What is that, John?
Well, it's got one white flat
Blue bar,
on one
white
side.
flight,
Easy
yeah.
bird to pick out of the sky.
Well, is that one of yours?
Yeah, all of these are mine.
That's a young one.
Okay, a
there.
blue bar white flight's going on for bid here. Bird kit, which is going to be raffled shortly. Okay, next bird. The last blue bar white flight just went for $7. They start them at $3 to $4. They're at the second annual classic auction. Self, it's up to $10 right now. Bird auction.
We're supposed to bid twice.
John Castro with a blue bar self cock. Proven breeder.
Right here has been a hell of a spin.
It's a cock,
It's a
right, John?
1980 cock, and he's still through right now. I just took him out of the breeder pen, took the eggs and transferred them to somebody else. I'm gonna start him out at $25, but he don't go nowhere.
$25 is the minimum bid here for a 80 blue bar self. John Castro.
You're 26. I got 26 on there.
26.
It's 25 or nothing.
Do it 25.
Going for $6. Where's that one from, JW? Where's it from? Whose bird is that?
Call.
Carl Wyman? Okay, Tort. Light Tort. Carl Wyman. Got $9 so far on a
Guaranteed a lot of spin, maybe too much.
Tort Squeaker.
You're 11.
I see y'all pulled that one with the old red one. T89.
James.
T89, James.
We sell him.
T89.
What's T89?
That red one got away.
It's a blue bar badge. Excuse me, blue bar white flight. Is this a Turner bird or what?
Well, that's just a young bird. He come out of one of my best pairs. And
Damn.
he should be a good performer. I don't know what he turned out to be, but some of his ancestors were flying.
James Turner bird. Come on,
He's
a
a
good
pretty good
pair, he
bird. I flew
says.
his. You remember the blue bar hen you was talking about in competition last year?
Yeah.
That's the mother of this bird.
Yeah, that
I
was a
put
good,
her up, and the daddy's little blue check. I flew him.
good
last
spinning
year.
bird.
All right.
Is that a Vaughn or a Thompson or what?
It's Thompson.
Thompson stuff?
That's one of yours, right?
You rest assured, eh?
11.
You're
Up
12.
to $11
You're 12.
on a Thompson.
You're 12.
Blue bar,
You're 13.
white flight, Turner bird.
13. You're 14. You're 14. You're 14. You're 15. You're 16. You're 16. You're 16.
Got the last Turner bird for $21. Back up to James Turner with the nest mate. Blue check self.
How about 6? 6.
Up to $6.
You're
You ain't bidding much, you know that.
You're 8. You're 8. You're 9.
9.
You're 10.
Auction here. Doing good. Running low on my juice though. Thompson bird. Running low on battery, so I might have to fade out. It's been a great day so far.
14.
And this is how the festivities are going to end. Bird auction, and then we're going to have a barbecue later on here. And that should be just a real lot of fun for everybody.
16. You're 17.
But we'll keep rolling till the
17.
sun sets on a proven bird, starting out at $10. $11, which is more of an insult in my mind, but we'll keep going. It'll run about $20. This bird's a good bird.
Who give 11?
Blue bird,
Who give 12?
blue bar self, cock,
12.
cockbird.
Who gives 15?
Starting out at 15 for the last of the
Birds out of California.
young bird auction here. We've got a parlor roller. Tony Roberts is putting it up.
Right here, 6.
Okay.
Got
We're going to have
6.
to sign off now
Seven?
until we get some new battery.
Got 10.
So long.
Okay, let's hold the hands up. I got
Roller
10.
Classic.
Okay, I got
We're going to
10.
end it with a parlor rotor. fantastic.
You're 11, let's just try it again. 11, 30. Goodbye, his own bird back. Now you're 12.
Good bird.
12. Now you're 13. 13.
Till next time.
Quit, Bob.
See you.
He knows what the...
It's Sunday at about 8 o'clock. My friend and myself, Nathan, are over here at James Turner. We're just talking shop with him about some rollers and thanking him for one fantastic second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic. We'll be heading back to Florida today, but did want to come by and make a special effort to thank James for everything that he's done here, and especially his lovely wife. He's really made this a super duper event. We will go back a lot wiser and a little bit happier with the rollers. Okay.
Did you meet Ray? No. Ray Cocker's president of Carolina.
Some of James's birds.
And
Oh, look at that sucker squeeze through there.
those little barbs out there, sometimes they squeeze back out.
The young ones like to do that quite a bit.
Yeah. Those are young birds.
Yeah.
Oh, you were talking about Linda. I was talking to her. She says that she makes the coops herself and everything.
Does she really?
Yeah. Her husband's into softball. That's his
Boy, like to meet a woman like that, huh?
Yeah. Really, you don't meet too many women that are involved. Most of them, the women are married to the guys that are involved, you know.
Where's she from?
Some part in Georgia.
She's
Georgia?
Atlanta,
Oh, yeah.
Suburbs of Georgia, somewhere, I don't know.
She was nice.
Stone Mountain, Georgia, I think. Which is basically Atlanta. Yes, they are. Same parents. Hey, incidentally, no, it was Steve, I think. The bird that he got that's the father of those birds. That one he held, you know, the blue check.
Yeah.
The black cock that I gave you a while ago.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this little bird right here, it's raised out of that same cock on another hen this year.
Uh-huh.
And I know I used him on a different hen.
A little bit of shop here with James and the editor-in-chief of the NBRC, Bruce Flogger. We're sitting around watching James's birds trap and so forth. We had a real nice time, and we just want to make sure they know that we have appreciated everything that they have done to make this a super duper second annual Southern Performing Roller Classic. Plan on donating a copy of this tape to the club for their club archives, so they can at least sit back and look at it and enjoy it as we have this weekend. Okay. I think now it's time to say goodbye. Mr. James Turner's loft, Rainbow Lofts here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Thank you, James, for a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Been nothing but great. With James Turner, he's got his pride and joy. Just looks as fine as a bird as I have ever seen anywhere in my life. What mating produced this, James?
Well, this came out of an Andalusian cock and a black-white flight hen.
Uh-huh.
And basically, this is a cross I've been working with for about 3 or 4 years, this particular. I'm trying to develop a family.
Right.
And of Andalusians, and this one I think is going to give me my start.
Uh-huh. He is one magnificent bird. We saw him performing yesterday, and brother, he was just fantastic. Look at that color pattern for everyone who might be watching it. That's just one of the finest I've seen. That's all I can say. It's built beautiful. It's got the nice type. Kind of got that rounded, thick, nice neck and head. But his pattern is near perfect as I've seen as far as the color in the bird. And we can attest to the fact that he's a wonderful spinning bird. Be a good foundation bird possibly. And, He's a dandy. It's a dandy bird. Make anybody proud to own a bird like that.
Okay.
Okay. Nathan's loft. We're going to do a quick interview with him. Watch some of his birds fly. As you can see, he's got about 10 acres out here. It's real nice. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I truly hope that everybody enjoyed the tape that I made and we can watch this in the years to come and really enjoy it and possibly learn from it. I know that I've learned a lot from it. Here's Nathan's loft. He flies predominantly pensum rollers from a fellow named Steve Forsythe up in Maryland. He's going to get his young bird kit together. These are 5- and 6-month-old birds, and we'll be seeing them fly real soon. Celebrate his birds now. Here he is. Look over here, Nathan. Just say hello to everybody.
Hi there. How's everybody? Steve told me not to say too much, so I won't say anything. Hi, everybody. Nice day out here in sunny Florida. Oh, not supposed to say nothing. Come on. Blue, come on.
These birds haven't been flown in 3 or 4 days, but
Come on.
it's no excuse for me.
Come on. Come on.
We're out. Nathan Plotkin. It's in the Orlando area. I'm into a nice height and they're just now going to start working.
We hope.
We hope.
Young birds, 5 months old.
They're 5 months old, but they seem to be kidding okay.
Late developers.
Yeah, the pensum birds, I guess, are late developers. I'll handle the narration, Nathan. Thanks. As you can see, they are flying and kidding good, with an occasional spin every once in a great while.
He's picking on me, folks. They're young birds.
They're only young birds, and I am picking on them, but there's no one else to pick on, so
Yeah.
what the heck. House. He's got out in the country. A few minutes out of town, he's got a submarine shop, like a food business.
Lunch truck.
Lunch trucks. But it's a real nice layout, and it's a great place to fly rollers. Okay, we're having a look at Nathan's birds. They're doing pretty good. I'm almost out of tape, so I'm going to continue this tape from Naples Roller Club from Naples, Florida. Just going to roll a few feet of my birds. And we're going shots of my birds here as I've let them out in the morning. Okay, gonna roll a little bit of this, and then when you get tired of that, we're gonna show you some kit boxes. Here today. It's about 65. Birds seem to be digging it. As you can see, they're just kind of warming up a little. I just let them out about, 2 minutes ago. Takes them about 10 minutes to settle down, so we'll do a little footage. I'll bring them back to you once they've settled down to where they're more photographable. Live from Naples, Florida. Special thanks to everybody in the Foothills Roller Club who made that event possible. Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, it was fantastic. We loved every minute of it. Boom! There's a small kit box with some of my young birds in it. A couple of which I got at the auction up at the Foothills Roller Club, second annual Performing Roller Classic. The other ones I raised myself out of my stock. They're in the about the 5th week of training, where I open the trap from the back, let them all come outside, and then when they're all out, or I put them all out in this removable training cage, I close the trap and they go back in. I do this maybe 14, 15 days, so they trap twice a day. They've trapped 25, 30 times. And what we do is just take off the cage and open the trap. You go through a week of disorientation, but after about a week, you can start opening the door and shooing them out, and they'll just take right off. It's a real good method, and it's something that I'd recommend. Here's what you get when you made a almond cock and a blue lace hen. It's kind of an almond pattern, but a smoky color. That bird molt out should be real nice. Okay. Shot of my kit box setup. As you can see, we've got the 9 box perches on each side there. Feeder, wire, floors, water jug. There's a trap within the door like you all have. Then I can just open the big door and let them all come out through there. I've got 5 of these boxes. They're all in the back. Here's just a quick panorama to some of my breeding hens and other cockbirds. It's a shot of my blue lace hen. She's one of the nicest I've seen. Nice and dark, deep silver. Real pretty bird. That's a pure Rottenbacher right there. There's the kite hen I got from Ellis McDonald. There's my indigo barcock. He's one of my favorites. There's a bird I got from Tony Roberts' pair, cream bar bald, that I had asked him about at the fly. Nice bird. There's a pure Larry Cohn spread indigo hen, which he's going to go on another one of my indigo bred birds, probably a son of that man right there. He looks like he's warming up. Probably wants to fly. This little hen there I got from Alice McDonald. That's a dominant opal indigo badge. The grandmother of this particular bird, he said, was a blue check badge champion. Best he's ever seen in a year. Okay, this gives you an idea of what we got here in the stock loft. That's OB, outer space bird. She's out of my #1 pair, and it's produced some of the finest youngsters I have. Ultra velocity stuff. They even come with control. 15, 20 foot twice a minute for half an hour. This bird just wouldn't stop. He'd hit the kit, then spin. Come back, hit the kit, then spin. You know, that type. There's a black and white model I picked up from Ellis this weekend. There's the first cock that I'm going to breed for my almond pair. Golden almond pair, that's going on that yellow kite hen. Here's a black bar cock that I got from James Turner, carrion reduced. There's a tort cock, kind of a good looking dude. He's produced some nice ones. There's a nice shot of one of my models that I got from Ellis McDonald. I'm kind of going through the model phase. I think they're beautiful birds. I'll give you a quick panorama of our backyard. Naples, we got the 2 kit boxes, the breeder loft. Come swinging around this way. There's another kit box. There's another kit box, which were painted over when we moved in. It's a screened in room. And oh, I've got a surprise for everybody. Stick around for my big surprise. I think you'll enjoy this one. Our patio. Some young birds, my training cage that I wrote the article in the APJ Roller Special. I'm going to write an article for James and the Foothill Rollers Club. I'm not sure if it's going to be about video photography or just general observations I have made in the hobby, but I'll get that together for you, James. Back to the birds. My little conure, Honky. He's kind of a pain in the butt, but I do love him. He's always wanting to walk on you and play with you. They've got a little perch. Here's his little buddy. Her name is Jaime. Jaime and Honky. Hey, weirdo, come here. Hey, you, come over here. Yeah, we're making a video. You're on it. He likes to do that bouncing up and down. I guess he's keeping time to the music. Anyway, we don't fly these birds, of course. We just keep them around. He's what they call a green cheek conure. Friendly. I hand raised him from a baby also. Okay, surprise I was telling you about. I want everyone to meet my little friend, Tweets. Tweety Pie. This is a young, as you can see, a real young little squeaker that we took from the parents because they were having a rough time feeding him, and just made him into a pet. Seems like she's gonna do, it's a hen, quite well. Poor little thing is only about a couple of weeks old, but already she's showing a lot of promise. She's starting to flip in the bowl. Started to hand feed the baby. It's about 13, 14 days old. Even though it is kind of small, she's doing pretty good. Now I ask you, seriously folks, did you buy a used car from this bird? Surely I think not. Anyway, this is our big surprise. Tweety Pie. She'll probably be made into a pet of mine and then brought to my shop. It'll be a good example of how you can maybe raise a baby roller and make them come out okay. Hey you, come here weirdo, come here. It's going to be a black and white model, I hope, and if it's anything like its parent, it should be quite a spinner too, but maybe I'll have a pet that can be a kit bird too. Who knows? Anyway, everyone, this is my my big surprise. Tweety Pie. Left shooting from the garden here, back of Stephen Wolf's house in Naples, Florida. Nice sunny Florida morning. Not a bad way to go. We're going to get the birds coming in and then say farewell for now. It's been a nice visit with everybody, and I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this as much as I did making it. because this has been nothing but pure enjoyment for me. Flying rollers is where it's at. The people don't do too bad either. The birds on their way home, I don't know how they're going to do, but we might capture a little bit of footage for you. They've been up about 4. Don't ever quit flying birds. Might be rough at times, but by God, it's the best thing going. That I want to get some wing stop action for you. It's always nice to follow one bird. Right there, out of pure Ellis McDonald stuff. Red. Hopefully that's going to be a cockbird. He's starting to look okay. The other birds are just hanging around the house. They should be in any minute now. I'd like to put him on an almond hen that I've got and hopefully come up with some real nice looking light but red and yellow almond type birds. Here's an interesting little bird. This is out of Goofy and number 70. Bronzed, shield, white flight, mixed tail, badge marked, whatever. She's coming on real good. But as you can see, they're starting to molt a little bit. And they're looking okay, but they could look a little better. But I certainly enjoy these birds. And I'll never quit flying them. She's a great bird. Ellis has got some incredibly good bred almond stock. If anybody out there needs it, talk to Mr. Ellis McDonald. That's just